I say this every month, but this is very many months.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten.
The winner takes it all. The first of the uprising.
Hello. Hello, hello. Sorry, I was late. I am fighting with Discord. Someone sent me a friend request, and I'm trying to accept it, and Discord's like, no. Just no. So then I was like, let me try on my phone. Because it is someone that I would like to talk to. So it's like, I would like to accept this friend request, but Discord's just like, nope, not today, bestie. Not today. But hello, it is good to see all of you. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna scroll down to say hello to the first crew and then catch up on stuff. Esther, welcome in. Nymphleora, welcome in. Wait, no, wait. I'm saying welcome in, but that's not the right thing. Esther, Nymphleora, Felipe, Liqueur, and Maymay, congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. I hope you enjoy your cool groove today. A small indie company. You mean Discord or the person trying to reach me? But welcome in, Esther. It's good to see you. Welcome in, Felipe. Welcome in, Maymay. Singularity, welcome in. Brittany, welcome in. Joelle, welcome in. Liqueur, welcome in. Fire Cutes, welcome in. Julia, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. Lily, welcome in. Nildrith, welcome in. Olympia, welcome in. Morg, welcome in. MJ, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Esmifi, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Mirna, welcome in. Lynn, thank you so much for the 35 months. 35. What the butts? That is such a long time. Thank you so much for being here for that amount of time. Thank you for being my mod.
It's me.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
No, it's Discord. I live. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But Lynn, thank you so much. It's your 100 pastel. What the heck? You deserve an applause. Thank you so much for being here for 100 streams. That's wild. That is wild. Micah, welcome in. Nymphleora, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Jennifer, welcome in. A Terrible Sound, welcome in. Mary, welcome in. Pastel, welcome in. Mo Zimmer, welcome in. Pinkie Pie, welcome in. Plumlow, welcome in. Slow Girl Meg, welcome in. Ali, welcome in. Hexsplit, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing well. I see what you did there, Liv. I see, yeah. Also, Cat Lover, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oof, that is a long time. I hope you're doing okay. I'm glad to hear that you're no longer in the hospital. I'm sending you all the best vibes. I'm very happy. Went to a big bookstore in Zwolle today and bought 4 books. Oh, that's a 10 out of 10 day, honestly. Going to a bookshop and buying books. Like, not just going and browsing, but in fact also buying. And then not just 1, not just 2, actually 4 books. That sounds like you had a great day. Also, hi, Thomas. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And Mirna, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're all doing amazing. It is good to see all of you. But yeah, how is everyone? How is everyone? Like I said, I was fighting with Discord.
Illy.
Esther! Ayo! I was just about to start talking about the charity. You are first. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. I hope you like the alert. You now saw it. Thank you so much. And Pastel. Thank you so much for the $10. I haven't even said anything. I haven't even said anything. Jane, welcome in. Susie Q, welcome in. Jedi, welcome in. Esther, thank you so much for the $50 donation. And Pastel, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Also, I need my cheat sheet because I'm prepared. No, I mean it. Because just a quick check. That means that for Pastel, we're gonna do a little wheel spin to see what it lands on. But Esther, you actually get to pick a room. You get to pick a room. So let me know what kind of room you'd like to add to the build. Can be anything. Do you want me to add to the Tiltify thing? Ooh, that's a good shout. Yeah. I actually yeah, makes sense. Why not? I was like, does that make sense for just 2 days? But honestly, why not? I don't. Let's see. Do I still have your? I don't have your email address though. I remember you sent it to me once. Have fun, Jane. Have fun. Have fun. But I don't think. You added a room for. Wait, you wrote that? I was checking, but I didn't see any notes. I saw a note. It said, "I love you." It said, "Illy," but it didn't say. You wrote in the redeem thingy. Oh, wait. That's where I see that. Tiltify is like super powerful, but sometimes it is such a mess. No, that's not what I want to see, Tiltify. Come on. See, this is why I've been doing charity streams for a long time now. Still for some reason don't know how to use it. Reward fulfillment. That's the one, I think. Can I show answers? There we go. Yes, now I can see it. Awesome. That's what I wanted. Woohoo. Okay, let me add your. So we're gonna do add a room. And you want a room for animals. Is it gonna be CC build? Haven't decided. We could make it a CC build, sure. Why not, actually? I mean, this is gonna be a wild build anyway, so I don't expect to put. Well, I will put it on the gallery, but I don't expect a lot of people to download it. Also, that means that we already have 2 ducks. You guys are both gonna get a duck as well. Like take 1 floor and I put it somewhere else. Yes, but that is only for the $100+ donations. Then it says make any change you want to the build. Also, Trees of Nature, welcome in, and Magda, welcome in, and Kitchen, welcome in, and Social Science Nerd, welcome in, and Yule, welcome in. It is good to see all of you. Bonjour, madame. Comment ça va? Oh, if you can do it in your build. I was like, with my build, you cannot deconstruct the rooms. No, because that would mean that you're changing the walls. That would mean that you're changing the walls. You cannot change the outside walls. Even if you make it separate rooms by making a floor plan, you cannot change the outside walls. So deconstructing. Ça va bien? Merci. Ik wilde zeggen, wow, that was a triple language error. That was like, I was gonna wow, I should not be trying to speak multiple languages on stream. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I wanted to say thank you for replying, but then I was like, I don't know how to say that in French, and then I wanted to say that, but then I started speaking Dutch. This is awesome. Also, muy bien is español, which makes it even more complicated because I also understand a little bit of that. I wonder how polyglots do this. Like people that speak so many languages, but they can also switch between languages. Like, how do you do that? Bien ou bien? Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. It's a constant Russian roulette. Well, I've seen videos of people doing it, so I guess there's some people who might be able to do it. I would probably not be one of those people. Um, she grew up with 3 languages, so you can ask her. Oh, yes. I do think it's different if you grow up with all of them, though, because then in a way they're like all native. But I know people that like learn 10 languages as they're like, even as they're older, they're still learning many languages. And then I'm like, how do you do this? How does your brain survive? Exactly. I'm bilingual. Also, Maker of Rain, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. But yeah, now that we've had 2 donations, I feel like I actually should talk a little bit about what you can see on the screen over here. So I'm gonna open my little information sheet, and then I would like to talk with you guys about the charity that we are fundraising for today and Friday. I am joining a friend of mine, Spring Sims, who is an ambassador for Hope for Haiti, and every single year he organizes, well, basically every single year Hope for Haiti organizes a big hike in April. So a lot of people are hiking. The thing is, I am in a room streaming. So hiking is not the easiest for me. So it's like, you know what? We'll just hike in our minds and then actually we're gaming, you know? But he every year joins the hike for Haiti and asks his friends, people around him that are also streamers, if they want to join. And last year I joined, and at the end of the campaign, I actually got the most heartwarming video from the charity themselves. They made a little video. I will look it up and we can watch it together either today or on Friday. But it is a lovely video from the people from Hope for Haiti who talked me through what they did with the money that we raised last year. And that was such a heartwarming video that when Steven asked me, I was like, do you want to join? And I was like, absolutely, yes, that sounds amazing. I'd love to fundraise for Hope for Haiti again. So for anyone who hasn't heard of this charity, it is a local charity in Haiti. And they help with general welfare of the people there. They help with education, they help with healthcare. And to give you a little bit of an idea of what they do, and actually what your donations can do, If you donate $5 to Hope for Haiti, you actually provide a health, physical, and deworming treatment for a student, which means that you're literally like providing that specific treatment to someone. If you donate $10, so that's what Pastel donated earlier. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You actually provide back to school supplies. So everything that like a student would need to go back to school or like for a new year when they're starting, your $10 just made that happen, Pastel. When you donate $30, you can actually provide 3 students. I mean, it's just 3 times 10, but just so you know, that means that you're helping 3 people. If you donate $50, you can actually supplement a teacher's salary to improve their pay, which means that it is more attractive to become a teacher, which is important because that means that more people are more likely to become teachers, which is in turn obviously important because then people will get education. And if we reach the 1K milestone, which is which is like the main goal of this fundraiser, we do have 2 stretch goals, but for now the goal is 1K. If we reach 1K, that means that you guys as a community have actually paid to provide a scholarship for a student for a whole year, which means that this community, if we reach the goal, literally means that someone can go to school for a whole year. Um so yeah, I wanted to share that. That's like a little bit of what they do. I'll also make sure, like I said, to find that video from the charity that we received as a community last year because I feel like that is just that tells it all. Like that video is amazing. Um, and for our goals, if we reach $100, which means that if we raise 40 more bucks, we've already reached our first one. I'm gonna do another Hunger Games with Sims Townies. So we'll just do like the Hunger Games simulator, but we're gonna put Sims Townies in there. Last time we did this, absolute utter chaos. It was hilarious. So, you know, if we reach $100, we'll do that again. If we reach $250, I will do a tier list specifically for breakfast foods from all over the world. I feel like considering that we are a very diverse community with a lot of different people from a lot of different countries, we all have our opinions about breakfast foods. So I will do a live tier list on stream. And you either get to roast me for my taste or I get to roast you for your breakfast taste. You know, it's gonna be fun. If we reach $500 raised, I will do a giveaway of the newest 2 Sims kits, which is the bathroom kit that came out and the Sweet Allure kit, which is the casket, and a giveaway for My Sims the Cozy Bundle on PC. So, if we reach 500, there will be like 3 separate giveaways that we unlock, and I'll do all of them as soon as we reach 500. If we reach 750, I will do a music quiz on stream. So I'll go on YouTube and I will find a music quiz with like film music and stuff. And there's like pre-made videos. I've done this before with my friends. It's really fun. And then you'll hear like a 30-second clip and then you have to guess the composer or the movie or both. And I love to do these. I'm obsessed with film music. And considering that we listen to a lot of film music during our co-working streams, I figured this might actually be really fun to do. Because you know, maybe you guys can help guess, or you can also take the quiz with me, and then we can see how many you got right. We can do a little scoring. And if we reach 1,000, then I will do another 12-hour gaming stream. I know that I did one obviously last weekend, but that wasn't like full 12 hours of gaming. I was thinking if we're doing a 12-hour gaming stream, I might actually like try to, I don't know, do a 12-hour not so berry or 12-hour build or something, like really go all in on like 12 hours of a single game and try to make as much progress as we can. I think that might be interesting for something like The Sims, or we could try a new game. I would have to figure out which one I can play for 12 hours, but that's a bit of the idea. Or we could start a new Minecraft world, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll get back into Minecraft. Then the stretch goals for this fundraiser are if we raise 1250, I'll eat another lemon on stream. I decided to not bring back the mayo from last year because I think we all know that was a struggle. But I'll do another lemon. Minecraft, I would love that. I feel like at this point we have a community, like a good amount of Minecraft lovers in chat. I haven't played in a long time, but I used to play a lot of Minecraft on stream as well. Um would we get 2 streams? Sure. If we reach 3,000 in 2 streams, I'll do 2 full streams with the lemon suit and the onion hat. But yes. If we reach 1,500, then I'll do a full stream wearing like a gaming stream, wearing the lemon suit and the onion hat. I got a notification that the onion hat's on its way. So, who is Minecraft? It's Steve. But yeah, that's a bit about the charity and the milestones. Then incentives specifically for this stream and Friday stream is if you donate, that can be $1. I'll add a duck, like a little rubber duck to the build. So the more donations we have, the more ducks we have in the build. I'll have to make that work. If we get a donation for $10, I'll do a build wheel spin. You guys actually helped me brainstorm on the co-working stream. I think it was last week, either Thursday or Friday, where you guys came up with the most cursed things on what to do. Then if you donate 25 or more, you actually get to choose an item, basically meaning that you can pick anything from the Sims catalog. If you I don't know, if you know about a certain cupcake machine or anything, like you could say that I would have to add that. If you donate $50 or more, you get to choose a room, meaning that you basically get to decide a specific room in the build. If you donate 100, that means that you can make any change you want. That means that you get free reign, full power. And if you donate 150, you get free reign and full power, plus a wheel spin, so you get a bonus wheel spin, and a Discord role. And also for any of these, I'll also add a duck. So any donation will get a duck, basically. So yeah, that's the idea. I'll start on a 64 by 64 lot because I don't know. Oh my god, there were donations, but no alerts.
Health and education is extremely important and everyone deserves a chance.
Hello?
I'm here for the
I
chaos,
realized
so
I didn't
please
set up
ping Kiss
notifications on the
Record
previous
Player
screen.
or anything vinyls related.
Thank you for the hydrate. I literally I come back and it's like bam. What the heck? Ooh. Okay. What is happening? Hex, thank you so much for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Hex said chat can vote on the change. Ooh, chat, you've been given powers. I'll write it on my list in a second. Liv, thank you so much for adding a pink record player. Very nice. Thank you so much for the 25.69. I see what you did there. Very smooth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Yule, thank you so much for the $25 as well. The reclaimed. Hold on. I read it and then I couldn't find it anymore. I already saw it. I'm waiting for the alert. Faye, thank you so much for the $50 donation. Oh, you picked a Batu item? Oh, you are sneaky. And Faye, thank you so much for that $50 donation and adding a greenhouse. I love it. That's a very good pick. That is a very good pick. Trying to hit that 1K goal before even. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know what to say. Like, you guys are absolutely smashing it. We've already reached the first 2 goals. We're gonna do Hunger Games with Sims Townies, and we're gonna do a breakfast tier list. Also, Elizabeth, hi, it is good to see you. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you to say. It is wild going through the Not So Berry watching like all the way back to almost when I just started streaming all the way to now. I love greenhouses. I always try to add one to my builds. Honestly, that is a very cute idea. I really like it. I really like it. That it's also very fitting for this community. So I feel like it's a 10 out of 10. Also, I opened my water bottle, spilled water, then closed it, and didn't actually take a sip. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hold on. Mm, needed to take a sip. Um, I napped. What did I miss? Um, just that we reached our first 2 goals. Also, Toot, do you want to sit on my lap or not? Thank you for the dance party in 30 minutes. I know, you guys are absolutely wild. Like, literally, this community every single time completely blows my mind. We're barely half an hour into stream. I haven't even opened my game yet. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are awesome. Toot is onto the creeper again. Toot, are you scaring the creeper? Are you making sure that we're safe? Are Up, thank you so much for the $25 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are. His only comment is, you already know. AKA, we're getting a debug, baby. Thank you so much for the $25 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That puts us so close to 300 raised, literally within half an hour. That is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But touche on just writing you already know. That is very smooth. That is very smooth. I feel like I need to catch up. Like I'm making a little list for myself so that I can keep up with all the things that I need to add. Um because hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can do things. Goed zo. Doet, ga maar lekker op schoot. Ga maar lekker op schoot. $10 per minute. Let's keep it up. It wouldn't be a row. Would it be a row build or a tubbed up build? Tubbed up. I did know. No, exactly. That's what I mean. That is what I mean. But thank you guys so much. I am absolutely mind blown. This is already wild. Hold on. I'm realizing that my system is smart but not fantastic. Because this list is so long that if I need to keep up, I'm gonna. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's. Hold on. Okay, then I can check. Sorry, you guys are like, what is she doing? So I'll show you. I'm making like a little list of the donations and like what I still need to do. So right now I still need to do a wheel spin, and then as soon as the wheel spin's done, I can add like what we have to add, if that makes any sense. But now I have to remember because chat could pick. So I don't know what it will be yet. I don't know what that will be yet. Then we had live, which is add an item, and then it's pink record
Hey.
player. Catherine, thank you so much for the 6-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you so much. And also for your Prime, you only have one of those and you decided to share it with me. I appreciate that. Okay, then we had Yule, who wanted to add a Batu item. I need to see what it was again. Hold on. Oh, Tiltify, can you like help, please? Reclaimed blast test table. I am very, very intrigued to how I'm gonna work that into the build. Then we had Faye, who is adding a room, which will be a greenhouse. Also, in case you're curious, you can actually see this list as well. If you go to the second link on the more info page, I've published this so you can like keep up with what we still need to add to the build in case you're curious. Was an item I've never noticed. Okay, I wonder if I've ever seen it. And Tub Tub is gonna add an item, a debug baby. And then we have a duck count of 1, 2, 3. No, wait, I need to go to this list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also, I'm here again, so there's no alerts, but Jace, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I fucked up on not adding alerts there because I expected not to be on my share screen all the time. But then I came up with an idea to, I don't know, share my screen. But thank you guys so much. Thank you for that $5 donation. I'm going to add a duck for you as well. So that means 10 ducks. I have to add 10 ducks. I haven't even opened my game. Also, chat, Hex gave you guys the power to make any change to the build, which basically gives you free reign. You get to add something, you get to decide a style, you get to decide whatever. So, I would say come up with some ideas in chat and then we can pick a couple and do a poll if you want. So just throw some ideas of like what do you want to do with the build? What do you want to change? What do you want to add? A room for animals could technically be a stable or a cowshed with the greenhouse. Are we going for a farm? I see Nymphlora adding to the farm with the grandma core, a pond, glass roofs everywhere. Okay, that is cursed enough to make it to the list, honestly. I feel like that is worthy. Then I honestly feel like the grandma core is also kind of fun. You're free from the ads. Let's go. So for anyone who just came back from ads, you guys emote. Oh my god. Do you perhaps watch Kayla's stream sometimes? So I will write emote. Is there somewhere we can see how many ducks? Yes, Micah. On the second link that was just posted in chat. A rock climbing wall? That would be an item though. I mean, you can make an item as the main change. A rainbow fish altar. I don't know what you mean with that, cat lover. I have no clue. I saw you mention it earlier as well, but I don't know. No, I'm not halfway to. You're halfway to clown? You are dedicated. Wait, do you also have all the prior ones? Because that is impressive. You'll stick with the glass roofs then. Yeah, so we now have glass roofs everywhere. Go for a grandma core theme. Add a moat. Whatever. Okay, so if we add a moat, does that mean there is... We only add a moat no matter the style of house? Or do we make it a castle then? Rainbows? Okay, so a rainbow color scheme? The only one is cloud. That is wild, Mimbim. Okay, so if we do a moat, it would be a castle. Castle with moat. Okay, so now I have 4 options. Let's add in one more. So do get ready for me being a gardener. You are committed. I love that. I do love that. Also, Juby, it is so good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you just became a palm tree. Excuse me. Please enjoy all your time. standing as a beautiful, proud palm tree in our community Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coffee. A tower? You would just build just a tower. You can only go 4 high in The Sims. You mean like we only build towers? So the whole build has to be a round. So the build has to have a round tower. I mean, then it's either or. So it would be a castle or a build with a round tower. Yeah, okay. I'm just vibing here. Round tower. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if we add a round tower, that does obviously say something about the vibe of the build. Okay, I feel like with 5 ideas, we have a solid poll for you guys to vote on. So I'll set it up. Building power. Mwahahaha. Um. Lenny, hello. It is good to see you. Okay, I'll give you guys. Let's do 5 because probably my game needs about that time to start up. Feel free. If you don't see the poll, refresh the stream. No, you can just vote, Anna. You can vote. So, normally the person who donates the $100 gets to make the change, but Hex said I give power to chat. So I'm making a poll on behalf of Hex to give you guys the power over this decision. Ooh, good shout. Yes, Droops, what is your Discord name? But yeah, feel free to vote on the poll. So either we do glass roofs everywhere, we go for a grandma core house style interior, we make a castle with a moat, we go for a rainbow color scheme, or we have to add a round tower to the build. And in the meantime, I'm going to start up my game. And then we'll see what it lands on. I will see how evil you guys are today. Hi Amy, welcome in. It's good to see you. Ooh, Grandma Core seems to be winning, but there's more time to vote. There's more time to vote. Also, Lilu, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. I hope you're doing amazing. Us evil? Never. No. You could never do anything to make it difficult for me. Why is it called blood work? My blood doesn't work. Honestly, good question. Ooh, I like to see it, Micah. I like to see it. Grandma Core is the least evil, though. That is true. That is true. That does give some inspiration. So then we have a greenhouse, a room for animals. The theme is Grandma Core. There will be 10 ducks. My Discord, thank you, Esther, for putting it in chat. You can join the Discord through the link that was just posted. If you want to join, of course, you'd be super welcome. Grandma life, please. Guys? Hello? Oh my goodness. Why does it not give me any information? I can like vaguely read it. I see that Peace is doing a donation match. Where is the alert? The alert shows up if you guys match it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Which means that every donation you make right now, and I'm trying to see where I can see how long it will last. Any donation you make will be doubled by piece up to I can almost read it. I can almost read it. 48 hours? You guys have 48 hours. 2 days this time? Awesome. In 48 hours, this donation match runs out. But every dollar that is donated up to 250 within that 48 hours will get doubled. Peace, what the heck? Thank you so much. That is amazing. So yeah, if you've been thinking about donating, if you are wondering, if you were like, maybe I want to donate. I remember the panic of accidentally doing an hour. An hour was in what last time I do remember this, yeah. So the alert for Jace, that was my fault because I was on a scene where I didn't set up the alerts. So that was absolutely my fault for not showing up. I think it played as soon as I went to this screen. I'm not entirely sure. But also, why is this sorted in reversed order? Tiltify is having a stroke, I think. But for this one, you'll hear the donations for every alert, and then as soon as the donation match is completed, there will be a donation or an alert for pieces donation. Have you set it so that we need to complete it, or is it just like any part that is raised will get doubled? Just a quick check. Just a quick check. It's such a good song. Thank you so much. Thank you, Singularity, for the $25 donation, which thanks to Peace became 50. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. You guys voted for Grandma Core. Okay. My game is indeed. Uh-oh. I hope stream is still okay. I hope stream didn't. My monitors all just like flickered. It might be because I updated my graphics card. Infleora, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, which thanks to Peace became 10. Let's go. We're good for now. You saw lights? Okay. Stream is good? Awesome. Thank you so much, Peace. I really, really appreciate that. That's really amazing of you. Thank you. And Jubes! I can already read it. I'm waiting for the alert. Thank you so much for the $5 donation as well. I have to add so many ducks. Oh my goodness. Thank you. What the heck? Also, Moira Hyde, it's good to see you. The fundraiser is for Hope for Haiti, an amazing local charity organization that does a lot of work for general welfare, healthcare, and education in Haiti. And if we reach the 1K, if we reach that goal, then we will provide a whole year of school for someone. So also Counterblood and Joe, welcome in. Little Alley Pop, welcome in. Sorry, I'm trying to read and like think and it doesn't work. I can't multitask. Arushi, welcome in. Lilith, welcome in. Kabuson, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. Okay, I'm now scared to. Yeah, it is. I think it's my game. Uh-oh. Hi, Susie. It is good to see you. Oh, I think it's my game causing issues with my graphics card update. This is the first time that I'm starting up my game since updating my graphics card. My Sims is just stuck on the starting screen. Oh no, it's loading. Okay. It is loading in full screen mode though, so that's not correct. I will have to probably change some settings, but I mean, as long as stream's not dying and my computer isn't breaking, I'm okay, I guess. I really don't like updates either. Let's put it back to yes, I would like to keep full screen windowed. Okay. Let's see how this goes. It seems like we are okay now. I think it might be because it was trying to open in full screen and I was clicking off of it. But anyways, let me quickly get my list back so that why do I have so many? I have too many browsers open today. I don't know which is the right one anymore. Okay, let me close that one because I have to update my little list. So the style is going to be Grandma Core. I see what you did there, Matthias. Thanks so much for the 500 biddies. I see what you did there. Hold on, because at this point, I need to do better. 'Cause I'm a mess. I am a mess. I see. Hold on. I need to make a better list because my system, I came up with a system and then my system turned out to be more complicated than I thought. But I was gonna say, but my brain is started up. I meant my game. But my brain works too, I guess. Although I wonder if that started up. um
I do appreciate it, even though it sounds like a big fat ass idiot.
It sounds even stupider if the clip isn't playing. Matthias, thank you so much for the 2,000 bits. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, what is happening? Excuse you? Cat Lover, thank you so much for the $100 donation. Matthias, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Cat Lover, thank you so much for the $100 donation. What is going on? You guys are absolutely. We aren't even an hour into stream. What is happening? I'm just sat here trying to update my silly little list. Oh, sorry. Did I say 100? I meant 150. Sorry. Burb, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They also keep all getting double. Thanks to Peace. You guys are absolutely amazing. Like, I don't even know what to say. Love the donation alert also. Pudo, it's good to see you. Noah, welcome in. Ashawante, welcome in. It is good to see you as well. I am just trying to catch up here. So that I have my little list for the build. I've added Juby. Okay, so that is a custom change. That is a no, wait. That is a room. No, an item. What is even happening? Pastel, thank you so much for the $50 donation. With that, you completed. You guys completed Pieces match in what, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes? And then Matthias with the 17 gifted. Excuse me? I'm doing all the wheel spins next week, though. Because of the charity event, I can't do everything at once, so I'm saving them. So that means that you guys have 2 wheel spins saved up for next week? Maybe, Esther, could you write that in reminders? I am absolutely mind boggled. Singularity wants to add the bar back from Life and Death. Cat Lover wants to... Wait. Why, if I want to read it, does it not show? Wait. Joanna, thank you so much for the 25. Thank you. I am absolute... How are we at $830 raised in less than an hour? I have no idea what to say. Cat Lover says the people in the house worship cats. I am trying to read the full thingy, and for some reason it doesn't show me. How am I supposed to...
Funny number X2.
Matthias, are you good? I don't even know what the... Thank you so much for the 6,969 bits and for reaching 100K bitch badge. I hadn't even properly said thank you for the 17 gifted, because thank you to welcoming in 17 planties into the jungle. Everyone who got gifted a sub, please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Matthias. Thank you so much. That is a wild amount of bits. I think you are the only person who has this badge. You are very exclusive. Maybe there's one more person, but you might actually be... No, both of the goals have to be completed fully for a wheel spin. But thank you so much. Yeah, I keep calling them bitch badges. See, now I wanted to say bitch badge, and now I say bits badge. Annoying. So I'm trying to see the rest of your message, but my you guys are raising so much money that my Tiltify is breaking.
Too many bits to not have a hype train?
Tub, thank you so much for upgrading to tier 3. For freaking 44 months. Were you already on tier 3? It specifically shows me the tier 3 part. I don't know if it's a resub, or if you upgraded, or if it's both. You always have tier 3. Thank you so much for tier 3. 44 months. You broke me and Tiltify. What the heck? What the actual frickety frack? It is true. If you guys start a hype train now, it will go to an insane...
This is what I want.
There we go.
Wouldn't want. That sounds... No.
Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime you have one free subscription on Twitch to give away each month? The streamer still gets their cut for you, it's free. Imagine spending Amazon's money on supporting your favorite streamer.
It is true. It is true. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free to one streamer every month. Thank you for the 69 biddies. Pastel, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. How are we having a hype train? We're doing a charity stream. How...
100 bits for my 100th stream.
That's a level 7 hype train. You actually started it? Oh no, we don't do hype trains anymore. We go on safaris here. Why can't we have both? I mean, you can. Apparently. Joanna, thank you for the 100 biddies. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. Burb, thank you for the 100 biddies. Amy, thank you for the 100 biddies. Anna, thank you for the $25 donation. Matthias, thank you so much for the 50 biddies. Singularity, thank you for the 100 biddies. Yeah, if we're on Safari and you cheer bits, you feed the streamer. But be careful with your hands because I bite. Jays, thank you so much for the 245. What is even happening? Thank you for the 245. Peace, thank you so much for the 550. Moira, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Yesterday, I accidentally made myself an NPC streamer. When someone cheered bits, I said, nom nom, yummy yummy. And then I realized that cheering bits and then me doing that made me an NPC streamer because every single time there were bits, I went like, up, up, up. So yeah. And Scotty, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you. I literally, I'm just trying to catch up here with my silly little list. I was trying to read. Cat Lover, I think you want me to add Sims from your ID, or your gallery, but I can't read it. It says my Discord ID is ... Oh wait, Discord ID is never mind. It's actually for the role. See, you guys are breaking my brain so bad that I don't know what to do anymore. Amy, thank you so much for the 20 bits. That is true. I also said ice cream so good. Yeah. I really messed up there. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. Thank you guys so much for like I said, I haven't even started up my game, for raising $855.69 in less than an hour. This is bonkers. This is bonkers. Oh yeah, of course. You weren't able to add a message to your donation because it was a match. Let me know what change you want to make to the build piece, because you now also have full power. You get to decide anything. But there has to be a cat shrine in the build. This is going to be a very interesting build. Thank you so much. Pastel wants to add a pink toddler room. Okay. A pink toddler room. Burp wants to add the cupcake factory. Of course. I kind of did that to myself by saying it. Okay. I think I have the whole list. Apart from Peace's request. You give it to Tub Tub? Oh dear. Tub Tub, what do you want? Oh no. You have free range over the build. What do you want to do with it? You want to add the cupcake machine, right? You want to add the cupcake factory. Joanna wants to add the neon sign. Add an item with palm tree. How am I gonna work that into grandma core? And Anna wants to add a bowl of lemons. Add an item, bowl of lemons. Also, I'm just gonna do like a little count. Count all. We now have 17 ducks. After the hype train, we'll have a poll. Oh, well, Peace, I feel like Tub Tub is being a team player by giving rain to chat. But I don't know if that's gonna be a team player for me. I think that's gonna be a team player to chat. I think I will suffer. Chris, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for that, for this hype train. There's a level 8 hype train going on. We have raised... I see a donation coming in. So I wanted to say something, and then I was like, let me wait so I can say the nice number. I saw it go up. There we go. MJ, thank you so much for the $14 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That brings us to 869.69. Also, Mariami, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you. Rosso Pretty, welcome in. And Kathy, welcome in. And Chris, of course, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for whatever is even going on. I have no words. Absolutely no words. MJ gets a wheel spin. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, I have a... Scotty, thank you so much for the 25. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the $25 donation. What the heck? Sad little acorn, welcome in. Oh my goodness. You are raiding into some chaos. How are you doing? How was your stream? Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means a lot, especially on a charity stream, because these are always very important streams to me. Thank you for coming over. Let me say hello to all of you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Tara, of course, welcome in. Human doing things, welcome in. We ever going to get to gameplay? Well, at this point, I I don't know. I don't know. Of course, sad little acorn. How was your stream? I hope you had an amazing stream. Matthias, thank you so much for the 50 biddies and the super big emote. How was your stream? What were you up to? We love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you had a great time on stream today. I'm trying to get started with my stream, but today is absolute chaos. So you came into I would say some cozy chaos. Let's call it cozy chaos. For anyone from my side, if you are not following our wonderful friend yet, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. And for anyone who's new and wondering what all this cozy chaos is about, my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today we are raising funds for Hope for Haiti, a charity, a wonderful local charity, doing a great deal of work for welfare, healthcare, and education in Haiti. And I'm part of a team raising funds. The team in total, let me give you a quick rundown, just past 7K raised because my chat went absolute ham. Mirna, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And raised $899.69 in a little over an hour. I don't know what to say. This community is beyond me, like literally in the best way possible. I'm gonna do a build in The Sims today where all of these donations actually have influence on the build. So I've been making my little list of all the things that I need to add to the build. Tub, you still have a you still have a poll if you want to make one. I don't know if you want to make one yourself or if you want to gather ideas from chat like we did before. Also, if you need to go raid and rest, please make sure to do so. Obviously, you and your community are super welcome here, but we worked on a small business from ooh, you're doing a bookshop business. That is such a fun idea. That is such a fun idea. Today, building, well, at this rate, you are so right. I don't even know if we're ever gonna get to it. Scotty wants to add a palm tree. Let's see. I feel like I need to catch up. Mirna gets a duck. Also, okay, so I think I've caught up with my list. That means we currently have 20 ducks. Finish the small business daycare build. Ooh, that's fun. Let me know how it goes when you play with that. That is completely okay. Also, I always stretch this. Tara! Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll add you to the list for a little ducky. But thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. What the heck? And also, very important. I always want to stretch this when we do charity streams. If you're hanging out here and you're feeling like I don't know, you feel like pressure to donate, but you can't donate, please know that that's completely fine. Please know that there is no pressure to donate at all, because the fact that you're here listening to, information about this charity, listening and learning, and being able to help elevate this stream's view numbers to hopefully get it pushed out to also more people who will then be able to find the stream makes a huge difference. Like, just by being here and hanging out in the stream, you're already helping. That's why I earlier also said, on charity streams, raids are like, they're always infinitely appreciated, but I feel like they're infinitely appreciated, if that makes any sense. Because it helps so much get this stream to other people who might be in a position to donate, or just in general, if you're learning about this charity, that means that you're learning about the work that they do. So maybe you can tell someone else about it. We're not just raising funds, we're also raising awareness. Oh God, Tub made a poll. Okay. Oh my. Wait, so what does the F1 and the F0 mean? But the options are just one big room for the whole build, a debug baby in every single room, or a completely circular room? But what does the F1 and the F0 mean? Ah! Okay. So first floor or second floor. Okay, so either the first floor is a completely circular room, or there's a debug baby in every room, or we have the first floor just be one big room. Okay. Sure. Help. Okay. So, we also have 2 wheel spins. There were originally debug babies on the wheel spins. Do you guys want to keep them there? Babies and grandma. This is one wicked grandma. I'm not gonna lie. If the debug babies win, this grandma has some serious issues because she's worshipping cats. She has debug babies in her rooms. Yes, every donation gets a duck. So that means we have 21 ducks now. I think the little goats are also on the wheel spin already, Esther. A nice, oh my God. Oh, that's scary. A nice doll collection. But honestly, that sounds like a grandma. Like a very specific type, but oh God. Okay. Well, considering that you guys are voting on that poll, I will go here and I will do the 2 wheel spins so that we can figure out what we have to do with that. Okay, a room with a specific pack. So we'll do we can do like a little randomizer for that. And a base game only room. Oof. Okay. Fun. I like that. Circular is on a comeback. Top made it so you guys can rig the poll. This is dangerous. How do we choose which pack? That's a good question. I was thinking James Turner, yeah. I usually do that. I usually use James Turner's randomizer for stuff like that. Okay, guys, there is I would say maybe 30 seconds left to vote on the poll. But thank you guys so much for this. I literally have no words. I have absolutely no words. I would have never, ever, ever, ever guessed that we would reach 900. Literally the first hour of this stream, so. Oh, it's going 50-50. No! No. You know what this means, right? Okay, but I have a question. I have a question on the first floor being completely circular. I actually have a plethora of questions. Um, one, it doesn't have to be one room, right? So, like, does that mean that if I make separate rooms, they all have to be circular? That's question one, I think. Question two is, that's how I feel, Matthias. Thank you. That's how we both feel, I think. Thank you for the 50 biddies. Um, so can it be separate rooms? I guess so, because it didn't say that it has to be one room. Does that mean that every single, because let's say I'm making like one main build and then a greenhouse next to it. Does that mean that the base, like the ground floor of the main build has to be round, but I can do a square greenhouse, or does everything have to be round? As many rooms, but the ground floor has to be all circular from the outside, like a cake. Okay. That's gonna suck, I guess. But I have an idea. A circular greenhouse sounds illegal. It really does. It really does, yeah. You would say only the ground floor of the main building. Because the thing is, we have a 64 by 64 lot. Hi, Lena. It's good to see you. I'm just gonna do a poll because I feel like it's really difficult to get it from chat. Every room separately. Only one big circle. Only main floor. Other ace. Okay. I think this will have to do. I'll just do a quick 2-minute poll. You guys get to vote. So for the circular room, there's 3 options. Every room has to be circular, but I'm allowed to make separate ones. Only the main floor of the house has to be circular, but if I add a greenhouse separately, that can be square. Or it can only be one big circle. And then I would have to just figure out what I do in that. But then basically there will be no other buildings around it. A circular greenhouse is giving gazebo energy. That is honestly true. I can see that. Also, Pauline and Lena, I've already said hi to you, but you're just getting a second hi. But hi. You think you made a mistake with this whole thing? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna get a 64 by 64 lot. That's 50 by 50. Do we not have 64 by 64 in the base game? No, I think we do, right? We don't? No, I would say it has to be circular. Apparently we don't have 64 by 64. I'll go to this one because that's a very pretty lot to build on. Honestly, I thought we were talking basement. Yeah. That's why I asked Tub Tub, but Tub Tub said ground floor. So I was assuming that he meant ground floor. Okay, so just a quick check. That would mean that I can do... I know this is becoming an oval, but you're just gonna have to pretend that this is circular. I will make it a perfect circle. But that means that I can do this. With what you're voting right now, I can do this. And then, or like this has to be smaller because this is not the main floor. This can be like our separate little greenhouse, but only this main floor. Yeah, you can't write a lot in poll options. It's really annoying. I absolutely agree. It's really annoying. Chris, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I don't have a creative message now, but a few extra bitties won't hurt, eh?
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
This is what I want. A wooden wand. That sounds... no.
Ro, you should get a job in construction, so that Scott can call you basement.
That is so bad. That is so bad. It's kind of good. Also, Otis, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is very nice to meet you. And Matthias, thank you so much for the 69 biddies. Okay, so we agreed this can work, but it has to be the biggest room. Okay, so let's start. Okay, wait. I need to add that then to Pieces notes. Main floor. No, wait. Ground floor of main build needs to be round. That is truly evil, chat. I would have liked to take the debug babies, but y'all are wildin'. I'm also gonna get the ducks and line them up. Gonna make a little line of ducks. Yes, of course, Esther, of course. Also, love Ghosted, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Also, I just realized, do you see the overlay is not perfectly matching? That is slightly frustrating. Hold on. There we go. Now we should be good. Also, thank you for watering the plants. Matthias, you know that doesn't work. At this point, you should know. Thank you so much for the gifted to please give Pip. Also, Tara, I know I said already hi to you, but hi again. Does it have or can it be the duck? No, I will add the rubber duck. I'll add the bathtub duck. But that does come in different colors though. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I struggle to count in English. It has been a while, but it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Look at that little duck army. See, Lena, but seriously, I'm not kidding. That's why I struggle with this. Because I once said 15, and ever since I've been so self-conscious when I pass that mark in counting. And not like in a bad way that I'm insecure about it, but more or less just like, oh, I feel so silly. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay. We are making a big circle. This is gonna be such a ridiculous build. Okay, but the question is, can I make the circle bigger if I remove this? Or is this the biggest circle? No, I can. The thing is, if I make it bigger, it will stop being a circle. I think this is the biggest circle you can make in The Sims. So this is our biggest room, huh? Okay. No, great idea. Build on a 64 by 64 lot, she said. That's gonna be fun. I also just had a realization. True, well, the thing is, I have a vision for the build, which will actually probably contain adding multiple round rooms. I know, I'm doing that to myself, but I have a vision, okay? Also, I decided to add all the ducks in a room so that if I need to move them around, I can. I wish you could, like, select items and then group them in The Sims. Because this is a pain. See, but now I can actually move them. Also, hi, Jess. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I have to check something. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can I connect a room to this? And if so, can I add a door? Or does that glitch out? Yeah, I was already kind of afraid of that. Like, if you go like this, I don't even know if your Sims can walk in between this, but this is the only way to connect a round room to another piece. Ooh, thank you, Esther, for the reminder. That's actually a good shout. I wasn't aware of that. Also, Faye, oh my goodness, thank you so much for redeeming the palm tree roll. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The problem is, even with a one-tile hallway, this technically doesn't really work. See, because that glitches out. That doesn't work. So I think we're screwed. But thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the palm tree roll. You did, Jess? Oh my goodness. Stop. Congratulations. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, if I add two next to each other, I think we still cannot add a door, right? Yeah. No longer a grad student. That is so cool. Okay, so I can go like this. Does that allow me to add a door? Okay, door does work there. Oh, no. Ew! What is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to make it work. I'm glad it's almost time for my break. No, 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 no. No, what do you mean? So the thing is, I actually had a vision. But that doesn't work. Also, look. It's now so glitched out that we permanently have walls in the floor. This is cursed. Yeah, yeah. No, I actually had a really cool idea. Um... But I'm afraid that doesn't work. Yeah, so chat, question. Am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to make it bigger? Then it becomes an oval, so it's not like a perfect circle anymore. But then there is like one tile on each side that allows me to add a room. So we can add a door. I will still keep everything round. But I feel like in this case, it's not because for lack of trying, it's just for lack of EA making something that works. That is true. You said circular, not circle. That is true. No, because I actually have a really cool idea. It's like a little bit out there. Oh, does that not create a room? That creates a room, right? That creates a room. Okay, there we go. I was thinking, what if you make like little pods that have glass roofs, and then I don't know, we can make it like like an eco farm or something. Because we have a room for animals. We have a greenhouse. I feel like grandma core could mean like farming, but like what if it's one of those like really overgrown sort of I don't know, fairy dome. That's kind of my vision right now. It's not really it's not complete in my brain yet, but I have a vision. I have a vision. Anyways, we're gonna have some ads in 20 seconds. So I'm gonna take a quick little breaky. I'm recording again, I just realized. Um I'm gonna think about this on the break. I'm gonna breathe after all of this. I'm still above and beyond like what the heck. Thank you guys so much for raising $900 in literally 1.5 hour. Literally 1.5 hour. I'm mind boggled. Thank you. And I'll see you guys in 5 minutes, okay? Please make sure to also stretch and hydrate, okay? Hi, chat. I am back. I have a question for you guys. Is anyone else's Discord ridiculously slow? As in, like, glitchingly slow? Because, I don't know, it feels like, the best way that I could describe it is, it feels like my Discord is lagging. Okay. Then there might be an issue with my account, which obviously isn't great. It doesn't work on my phone. It doesn't, like, it works a little bit on my desktop. I was trying to accept a friend request from someone. It wasn't working at all. And at this point, I have a feeling like, because then it was like, I tried to send them a friend request because I couldn't accept it, but I could ignore it. So now I've ignored it, which is not great because I want this person as a friend on Discord. So I've tried adding them, and then Discord keeps being like, verify that you're not a robot. And then I'm like, I'm not. And Discord also just like clicking in between things. Like everything feels like slow. You can I click like the box and then it doesn't work. Yeah, that does work, Esther. I get your message. And it's like that feels intuitive and smooth. So I don't know what it is. Using Discord on Oprah? Oh, I should maybe do that. I can try that quickly. Hold on. I know, it's so weird. Okay, so I have the right person. Then I click add friend. And then it says, wait, are you human? Please confirm you're not a robot. And then I click I am human. And then nothing happens. Every single time I specifically try to add this person. I mean, I think they just joined my Discord as well. So I might just try to start up like a little ticket with them later. If I really can't, because I can't DM them. I've tried to send them a message and it's like, this person doesn't allow messages from people they don't know. That's what I've done. That's what I'm doing right now, Jess. I'm using the browser version right now. It doesn't work on my phone, it doesn't work in my Discord, and it doesn't work in the browser. Online talks about, okay, I'll do that after stream then. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I actually want this person as a friend. Thank you, Discord. Like, this is someone I want to talk to. That is true. I am a robot. Dang, you guys uncovered me. But it is super frustrating. Because the whole reason I want this person as a friend is because we need to talk about something. So it's like, if we can't talk about that thing, that's annoying. But yeah, anyways, let's continue with this build. So I feel like I think I want to keep the main pod. Let's start calling it pods. Let's make that one the biggest. And then we can, like, from there, create smaller pods that kind of go off of this. What did chat end up choosing? They went for grandma core. So, we're doing a grandma core build with a main room that is fully round, or a main floor that is fully round. Where the person that lives there, or persons, people, are cat worshippers. Can you have a chat with them on any other socials? Potentially I could. Yeah. I think I could. I just have to find them on other socials then. Which is it's one of those things where I'm like, I actually don't know their name. Like it's someone that I don't know personally. So like we would be talking for like a specific event. So then I would have to figure out what their Discord is, or what their other socials are. Okay, connecting this is not as easy as I anticipated. Like I guess that works. Okay, that works. Hold on. Let's see if I add a door. They probably have Twitch. But a lot of people have their Twitch whispers closed as well. No, we do have some mutual friends and we are in a mutual server. So worst come to worst, I can ask someone to ask on my behalf, basically. I also think I know what they want to ask me. I think I know from like which project they're reaching out. Which means that it's that I should like it should work out, but it's just annoying that it doesn't work. Okay, hold on. Because basically what I'm realizing now is that this only works if the rooms are right across from each other so that basically like the straight part. Okay, so that has one straight part. This has two. Oh, that's infuriating. Can I make that one smaller so that it also only has one? And then it would also be a little bit more round, which I guess is not a bad thing. Or does that completely remove it? No, that doesn't work. Then I'd have to go like this, but I think that completely removes any. Yeah. I wouldn't know how to get bigger ones. Like, I can go like this. I can extend this part, but that just creates more square. Yeah, of course, Morphus. Feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer. I think with sizing up the room... wait, hold on. Or the whole room. Yeah, then it still creates... It doesn't stay round if you do that. Look. Round room. As soon as I start sizing this up, it creates straight walls. Generally speaking, mods don't get compensated. I have a service where my mods can receive tips. So if people from chat decide to share a tip, just like they sometimes tip me, they can tip the mods. I share that with them. But generally speaking, mods do not get compensated until a streamer really gets to a point where they're like so big that they make enough money for that. If I ever get to that place, that'd be awesome. But right now, I'm barely being able to pay my bills from streaming and stuff. So generally speaking, mod is a voluntary role. I would say how you find good moderators, you either find them through people in your community, people that always are in your stream that you trust. I actually found my first 3 moderators from the fact that they were regulars in my stream. And I know, they just felt like people that would fit the part. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like a gut feeling of people that just were already helping out, were already you know, helping out with questions or helping out with commands, or people that were just in the stream a lot, and that way they fit that role. And then later I actually put out mod applications so then people from the community could apply, kind of like a very big quote unquote job interview, where we just asked them a couple of questions of like, okay, so why do you want to mod, and like what do you think you would bring to the table, and when are you available, and here are some like little scenarios, how do you think you would handle that. But I wouldn't say to do that for like your first mod if you're just starting out, because that doesn't make a lot of sense. I would just say pick someone from chat that you trust, and also know that with mods, if you realize you picked wrong and it was someone that didn't fit the part and you don't feel comfortable with them anymore, you can always unmod someone. I've luckily never had to do that because I'm very lucky with my mods, but I do know that that's something a lot of people are afraid of, like, oh, how do I make this decision? But it's okay to also give someone a sword and tell them, like, hey, let's do maybe a trial period of a month, and then if we're both happy, then you can continue the role. You want to take compensation as your resident funny man. Okay. Also, Sims Galaxy, hi, and Lika, hello. It is good to see you. But yeah, I don't think we can do and also Joe, hi, it is good to see you. I don't think we can make a bigger round room than this. Unless someone knows how to do it, but considering we can't draw round rooms, I think this might be the only way. And I think this is the biggest. I also think it looks really small because we're on a humongous lot. So, like, if we wanted to, we could also decide to go to a 50 by 50, and I think it would already look a lot less awkward. I just went for a 64 by 64 because I was like, what if, I don't know, what if we land on a build idea that needs a lot of space? Also, hi, Sophie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But if we're saying, like, we get to make it one square straight, could we do, yeah. So the thing is, I have a vision for what I want to do with this build. I just need to figure out how to connect them. I'm so sure, but yeah, please, if you know how to do it, then please, please, please let me know. But I genuinely don't think it's possible. Okay, so hold on, because we only have one. Well, that's gonna look so terrible for hallway purposes. I guess that's what we would work with. So when I think of grandma core, I think a little bit about something like cottage core-y, if that makes any sense. I know right now you might be looking at this and you might be thinking, Ro, what on earth are you building? See, literally as I said it, TubTub's like, what are you building? But this is I feel like this build is very much a trust the process kind of build, okay? You're gonna have to let me cook for a while. Because that's the only way that I'm gonna create something that you will I would say if there needs to be any comparison, hobbit holes. That's kind of what I envision right now. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm going for with that, but hobbit holes. I'm realizing that this roof is no, it was correct on that side. Okay, that works. I turned it off for today, Mimbim, because with charity events like this, there's already so many things going on. I don't want to have more channel point redemptions than necessary. Simply because that would be too many notifications for my brain. Can you show me the grid to have a reference in size? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. 14 blocks. Hi, Rosalia. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, hold on. Now we have 3 boobs. Yeah, I mean, you know what I say, chat. I like boobs. What can I say? Um uh I have a thing also. I keep making 3. I will probably make another boobie though. Don't worry. I'm just trying to like figure out how I want to go about this because what? No, didn't mean to add one there. I'll quickly add a thingy back. Oh. Okay, so that is now forever 1 room. Great. I want to add a smaller one too. Oh my god, Esther, you just unlocked something in my brain. We need the cupcake machine. Could a change the build donation reverse? Technically, yes, it could. It could, Faye. So if someone donates 100 or 150, they could technically reverse something from before and make a change. Yes. That would give them the power. So I'm trying to figure out whether I want to I think I want to have this one go on the inner corner. Hold on. Instead of on the outer corner. Oh. This feels like doing difficult math. That is an absolutely disgusting waste of food resources. Wait, what, Bim Bim? I just saw something come in. The alert hasn't gone off. I don't know why the alert's not showing up. I'm pretty sure it should be on this scene. At this point, I'm wondering if it should be, right? Yeah, it's in the total overlay. I don't know where the alert is, but Faye... Oh, wait. Oh, I just realized. Yes, Jane, that is absolutely... No, you're so right. That is absolutely a waste of food resources. Faye, thank you so much for the $150 donation. Chain reversing the decision. Reversing the decision for round walls. That is a big decision. That is a big decision. Okay, so that means that the one from Peace is completed because I built with round walls until the decision was reversed. And we just passed 1K. You guys have just officially completed all the freaking goals for this charity event in under 2 hours. That is absolutely ham. That is absolutely ham. Just do a small recap for you guys. Because I feel like I should tell you guys what that means now that we've completed all of that. Um that means that next week, when we do the wheel spins as well, we're gonna do Hunger Games with Hunger Games with Sims Townies. We're gonna do a breakfast tier list. I will set up the giveaway for the Sims kits and the My Sims Cozy bundle for Friday. I'll prep it for Friday. I didn't expect to reach that today, so I didn't prep it. But I'll set it up, so I'll also ping it in the Discord that on Friday we are in fact doing giveaways for that. Then we are going to do a film music quiz. That might be fun to maybe do on a co-working stream on a break together. I feel like then I can also kind of spread it out a little bit, and that would be a fun break to do. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do like 2 different quizzes and 2 different breaks. And you guys unlocked another 12-hour gaming stream. Absolutely bonkers. I'll have to start scheduling that. That means that you are on your way to the first stretch goal. Which, if we reach it, 1,250. I will have to eat another lemon. Just what? How are we? That was a stretch goal. A whole lemon. A whole lemon. So I'm gonna enable that goal in Tiltify. I'm gonna turn it on. That means that the goal is gonna go up to 1,250. I cannot believe I'm doing this 2 hours into the first charity stream. You guys really, really, really are blowing my mind. Well, the thing is, Nymphleur, I don't have any milestones up until 2K. So what I will do is after stream today, I'll make some backup milestones. Like 2 more for 1750 and 2K. So that if you guys continue to go ham, we could potentially raise it to 2K, but from now on, I'll continue to go in like 250 increments. Basically so that every single time the next milestone shows up. I always do that for charity streams. We have like one overall goal, and then every stretch goal is like another goal. But I don't want to raise it too much in one go. A charity stream. I see. At least something salty-ish. You guys want me to lick my salt lamps again? Yeah, if we reach 300, if we reach 3K, then I'll do 2 streams in full costume. Nibble the salt lamp. Do you want me to break my teeth? Do you want me to break my teeth? Because I will. We said yes. Actually, Mick and I were chatting about that today, Esther. I think I can confirm that you will be there in person when it's happening. We were making a little plan on how to set that up. Lamplick in full costume. You guys really love that lamplick, huh? I mean, I'll write it in my reminders. I'll write it in my reminders, you know? A tiny piece of it. No, that's pure salt, Thomas. You know how bad that is for your kidneys if you eat salt like that. Looks like Like, licking it is already a thing. Okay, so someone said, save this, just in case someone reverses the decision. This looks ridiculous. I'll save this. Time to raise money for a new kidney as well. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Honestly, at this rate, I should. So you guys continuously make me. Oh no, I did crap. See, good call that we saved because I deleted everything, but I deleted the duckies. So I need to get it back. Also, hi Nuts, welcome in. It's good to see you. And then I just need to delete this piece by piece. So thank you to the person I don't remember who said that we should save this because that was a big brain call. A quick check. What is actually the front of this lot? Okay, the duckies are all the way in the back, so this is the front. How does a sim arrive at this lot? Quick question. They come up here, probably with the boat. And then they walk up here, but then you would assume that this would be the front of the lot, right? Also, hi Sage, it's good to see you. I have not seen any of the Studio Ghibli films, which is actually a shame. I should really watch a Studio Ghibli film. But you're going to a candlelit concert tomorrow from Studio Ghibli. That's amazing. I do listen to the music a lot, so I can still be excited for you. Really? She found potential cause for your stomach issues? That's amazing. As in, like, obviously it sucks that you have them, but it's great that they might have found something. Yeah, only fancy people with yachts come to this lot. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna build a regular farm with a greenhouse, grandma core farm. So then I feel like I should make like, hold on, I actually have a cute idea. I'm gonna terrain tool. Is that dangerous? Potentially. But is it fun? Also. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, that should be right about the right height to get started with this build. Okay, that can go a little bit faster. I need a good big platform in the back. Okay, that's might be too quick, but oh no. There we go. I need this to go a little bit quicker. Also, I just want to say thank you again. I know I've been saying thank you like literally 7 million times, but you guys have no idea. Thank you guys so much for breaking this charity goal already in just one stream. I was on Monday when I canceled the stream. I was feeling so bad. I was feeling so bad because I was like, oh my god, I have a charity event this week, and now I am, you know, I'm canceling a stream. Are we still gonna make the goal? Like, is it not ruined now? I don't know. I was so worried about it. So this means a lot. I have not been in the best place, like mentally, mostly, because of a lot of stupid things in my life, like a lot of things that are completely out of my control. Mostly insurance shit, where I've had a lot of, how do you say this, rejections from insurances that don't want to insure me because I'm chronically ill, which obviously is something that I can't really help. So that has just been a very infuriating process of going back and forth and having to try things and eventually landing on the fact that I'm just gonna have to pay a ridiculous amount of money, which puts extra financial stress on me being a full-time creator and stuff. And like for the past 1.5 weeks, it's just been constant like doubt of, is this the right decision? Did I make like a big mistake? Should I be doing this? Like, and with that on top of that being really busy, um, yep, they are an employer because they're private. Um, there is one insurance that is led by or maintained by the government, which is immediately also the most expensive one. So that's the one that I got now, or I'm gonna get now. But it's a pretty hefty amount of money that I have to pay for that one. As in, like, if I were to get a private insurance, it would probably cost me about $150 a month. And that is an insurance that is basically, it covers you for when you get sick. So let's say that, I don't know, like I break a leg and I have to be in the hospital for 2 months, then I'll get paid. And it covers if you permanently get sick. Like, so if you get disabled long term and you will never be able to work again, they will ensure that you get payment until your pension. Um yeah, if only. No, they are literally telling me that they are not taking me because I have ADS. I'm too big of a risk for the insurance because the risk of them having to pay out is so big that they don't want to insure me. This would, like with a regular insurance, this would cost me somewhere, like even if I go for the highest insurance, it would probably cost me maximum $200 a month. The government-led one, obviously, because everyone that is a high-risk situation ends up there, is if I go for the lowest income possible, I would still pay 450 euros a month. So, and that's like on top of my already existing health insurance, my already existing, in house insurance, my already existing travel insurance. Um, it's like a lot of money. It's not like oh haha, that's like a couple of bucks extra a month. It's like a ridiculous amount extra. But I have no other choice.
So I'm really, really cute. No.
Hey,
Serious.
thank you so
God.
much. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so
Stop
much for the
talking today.
500 bits.
just
And I'm
called
really
myself
happy that the
It has
co-working
been a
has been
rough few
helping you
months for
with
me.
like,
Your
you know,
co-working and chill
getting
streams
things
has
done, staying
helped.
chill and
You
stuff.
are doing the
Honestly,
right
they do
thing
the same
going
for me, so I
full-time.
feel like yeah, it's on top of normal health insurance, which is already expensive because that's already almost $200 a month for me because I have the highest insurance because I'm chronically ill. So, like, if all counted together, we are getting to a point where I'm paying about 1,000 a month in insurances, um, because they're all mandatory as well. Like, I can't just say I don't want to get this insurance. Obviously, that'll be a dumb decision, but also I can't say that. It's mandatory to have it as a independent business. If you are working for a company, if you're like have a contract and you're working for a corporate or something, they pay this for you. So this is like one of those things that it's like moved to you as a person as soon as you become an independent business owner in the Netherlands. And I had taken this cost into account, but I hadn't taken into account how high it would be. So for the past, like I started requesting insurances in January. And this week, that's the stupid email I saw at the end of the Thursday or Tuesday co-working session. This week, I got my 4th rejection, which was basically my final straw. That was like my last option before realizing that I need to go to the government one. So obviously that, made me really sad and really stressed. And on top of that, I found out because initially when I contacted the government one, I was like, hey, can you, I want to insure myself here. How much would it cost? They told me I couldn't insure myself there because my insurers prior, so the one that my employer should have paid, was never paid. That ended up being a mistake that needed to be rectified. Turns out that my insurance was in fact never paid for all the time that I worked at Top Desk. That was an error on their side. They corrected it within a week and it was all fine. But getting told that the only insurance that you can get is the insurance that you can't get because apparently you're not eligible for it Like, I was stressed. I was really, really, really stressed about this for the past couple. I'm still stressed about it in a way that I still have to figure out how I'm gonna pay for it, but um, like I'm gonna do some calculations again, and I'm gonna get back to like my Excel sheet. I'm turning into one of those like freaks in the sheets, you know. Um, I know, Esther, I know that, but that's the thing. Like I want to I want to take care of myself as well. Like I want to make sure that I don't burn myself out because I love this. I love being able to create full time. And I'm like I don't want to I really don't want to be in a position where I burn myself out over something like this. I feel like that would be, this looks like a fish. Sorry. Like I really serious topic. I really don't want to burn myself out. That looks like a fish. Great, Ro. But it's just honestly, it's one of those things where I'm like, I really want to do this and I don't want to fuck it up. So I know that I need to take breaks when I need them, but especially if it's like 2 times in a short period of time. And then even more so if you consider that it is a charity stream. I don't know. I was just feeling really sad about it this week. I was so worried. I was like, what if no one wants to donate and then the charity flops? And I know that's not what's going to happen, but that's what happens in my brain. I'll be like, see, because I missed the stream, no one's gonna want to donate anymore. I don't know. It does look like a fish, right? Hello. Oh my goodness, let me go here. Hi. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How's the charity going? Look, my community did this in one stream. I am still speechless. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Is it Hunam Reeds? Let me know if I say that correctly, but welcome in. Virus, welcome in. Stephen, of course, welcome in. Daphne, welcome in. It is good to see you. Also, thank you for that shout out. For anyone hanging out here, if you want to follow the one, the only, the really cool organizer, the leader of the troops for this charity fundraiser, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. You did say that correctly. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you all are doing really, really well. I hope you had fun. You were playing The Sims 2 today, right? Or Sims 3? Sims 3. You played The Sims 3 as a firefighter. I saw you were going to be on Chicago Fire tonight. That is so cool. That is so cool. I don't think I can watch that here. So I'm going to have to do with clips that you might share at one point. But I am very curious. That is an amazing opportunity. I'm very, very stoked for you. But thank you so much again for the raid. Also, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, take some time away from the screen, please make sure to do so. For anyone who's new here, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing well. As you can see, we are also raising funds for Hope for Haiti. This is my very first stream. We have another charity stream for Hope for Haiti as well on Friday. And in this stream, the goal is, or the challenge is, that your donations control my build. And let me tell you, my stream is my stream chat has been up to something, because we are making a very chaotic build, and as you can see, it's working because we've already passed our first big goal, which is 1K. So that's absolutely amazing. But for anyone who's new to the stream, if you've never heard of my stream or what we're doing or anything, I do actually have a little raid video. It is a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community. And you might see some, like a lemon suit, and I don't know, you might see some charity things in there. If we reach 1.2.5K, 1,250, I will eat another lemon. So yeah, a whole lemon, just like that. So enjoy the raid video. I'll see you guys on the other end of it. Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here, and a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos.
Did you just try to eat the creeper?
I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone.
She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point.
I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon. Wow. I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry. I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What did you actually wanted to say instead of partner pussy? I wanted to say partner push. Because at the time, my friend Amber was doing a partner push. So she was pushing for partner. And I messed up. Thank you for those follows. I really appreciate it. Let me show you what we've been building. So like I said, all the donations to charity today control my build. For every single donation, no matter the amount, we add a little ducky. So we currently have 21 ducks. I'm gonna have to place these somewhere in the build, and not have them be super weird. The style of the build was decided to go grandma core. Someone redeemed a room which was a greenhouse, so we're gonna have a greenhouse here as well. There also has to be a cat shrine because the person living here is a cat worshipper. And we originally were only allowed to build with round rooms on the main floor, but then someone donated and reversed that decision. So if you do a donation that is $100 or more, you basically get free reign over the build. So you get to decide whatever you want to do with it. You get to either roll back a previous decision, you get to add whatever you want, you get to do whatever, like anything is up to you. Yeah, that resulted in first a very nightmarish decision and then a decision that got better. The grandma core was also voted by chat. So, this is what we're going for. I was just working on some terrain tools. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I have a little vision. Dreamers! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Please enjoy your time standing as a beautiful coconut in our community Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So my vision right now is that we are gonna add a very like grandma core farmhouse in the back up here, up the hill. Then we're gonna add some stairs that are like leading up into the house. This will probably be the greenhouse. I'm trying to figure out the scale of this because I feel like right now the greenhouse is really large, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. Then we're gonna have like a pathway that goes down. I don't know if I'll probably do stairs in between here, but here I might do like a smoother pathway. And then down here, I was thinking we could do like a farm, like actually farmland or something. We could maybe also add like a coop. Oh, there needs to be a room for animals. So we should maybe do a place for horses. We could do some stables or something over here. Like this is a 64 by 64 lot, so we have space. Also, Alvaria, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for sticking around from the raid. I appreciate that lots. And Esther, thank you so much for setting up that roll. You were fast. How about adding cat ears to the roof? How would you say to add cat ears? I was thinking a pond for the ducks. That would be fun. Yeah, that's definitely something that had passed my mind as well. But this could be stables. And obviously, I think it would be nice if we had a space for cats as well. Let's see. Let's add this because wait, maybe that one. Although that one, obviously, is a grass house. I mean, I guess a greenhouse, grass house, depends on what you're growing. Also, thank you for getting the donation link in chat, Social Science Nerd. Thank you, thank you. It's also pinned above the chat for anyone wondering. Okay, so that's going to be our greenhouse. I think it actually needs to be... Yeah, that feels like that's more... It's more sensible shape. But I could do like a cutesy little... roof in front as well. Oh no, that looks weird. That's not the right one. Should I just go for this one? That will clip a little bit, but maybe not so... no, that does clip so bad that it looks weird. See? Okay, so then I guess we're gonna have to go for this one. Like that. I can see what you mean. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I can see what you mean with the cat ears now. Yeah. I don't know why that took me so long to understand. Or, like, see the vision. But I see the vision. Hold on. I like that idea. I think that could be cute. Okay, that's a cute greenhouse. I can work with that. Also, I feel like these stables might be... What size is this lot? This is a 64 by 64 lot. So this is a really, really big lot. Also, Fallon, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Hold on. Quickly gonna go here. Where did the duckies go? Oh, the duckies are just in the back here. Don't worry. They're just in... They're chilling in their ducky room. I want to say cute, but that would not fit that part ooh, I'm very curious to see what you're building, Mike. I still should make wait, hold on. I actually need to quickly add that to my to-do list. Because I keep forgetting. I need to make a little explanation and graphic for the shell challenge so that I can post it. And I don't know why I didn't do that. I was supposed to do that yesterday, but I completely forgot. I have some time tomorrow. Make shelf visual and post. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, for anyone wondering, we do actually have a little shell challenge going on. It's up on my gallery. My gallery ID is just Rosannatxt. So if you like shell challenges, feel free to check that out as well. I feel like every single time I build on such a big lot, my sense of scale is completely off. It uses quite some debug. What did we talk about earlier today? Okay, let me try to figure out the pathway. So I think that will help. Okay, those stairs are actually steeper than I anticipated. I also feel like I actually want to move this house. Okay, definitely need to change the terrain tool if we do this. Or, hold on. If I go like this, but then I add as the foundation trim. I could do that. Oh, that could actually be cute. Because then the stairs can actually move a little bit over here. Because that gives a little bit more of like a natural path, I think. Okay, then I'm going to have to go with that one and then go a little bit slower, I think. And that way, we actually have a path going up the hill. I think just in general, I can smoothen this out a bit. This is the only thing that really bugs me in using Train Tool in The Sims, is the fact that obviously the sides right now with the stone looks kind of ridiculous. But you can't train paint it. I think I will upload it to the gallery. Yeah, sure. Sure. Hadn't really thought about it, but I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, exactly, Esther. It looks fake. So yeah, I'll just smoothen it out, but we're just gonna have to accept the fact that the terrain does look a little bit silly. Yeah, the question is if I'll actually put in all the effort to landscape it to hide it. I might just use rocks instead of plants. Because there's a couple of like pretty big rocks in the game that you can just kind of use to almost make a fake like mountain. I think that could work. Good luck with the system piece. You got it. We hate it when systems kick our butt. We don't like it. I hope you can kick its butt back very soon. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much again for your incredible donation, for the donation match. I appreciate that lots. Thank you. And good luck with the work. You can do it. Yeah, I feel like if this is going to be the stables, we definitely need, I don't know, the roof needs to be different. I still feel like this isn't working. I don't know what kind of roof does stables have? Not like that. Maybe something more like that. I also feel like, so we were going to do cat ears, which I guess we could just do like this, right? I'm guessing that's what you meant. Am I correct in assuming that's what you meant? So that actually looks cute. I might move them to the other side, though, because I think we could also... Technically, we could do, like, have it on both sides, actually. It would just look like a fake dormer. And a little bit like cat ears. I actually think that looks pretty cute. The gabled roofs? You mean this one? Yeah, I used the gabled roof instead of 2 half-gabled ones, because I figured that made a bit more sense. Also, Jojo, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Love Bet, of course, welcome in as well. I saw you coming in earlier, but I just realized that I don't think I said hi to you, but I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Oh, you answered your question earlier about stable. No worries. Okay, I think this is pretty cute. That color might work a bit better. Okay, so I used a gabled roof now, but I just made it a little bit rounded. Let's quickly see from packs a horse ranch. And then let's actually go to all, like the doors. I feel like I need some interior as a frame of reference, because otherwise I don't think I'm getting anywhere. Do I want to add those maybe? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I think then we can have like one door where the doors, the dorses? Horses can walk through the door. This is a door for human, and this is a door for horses. Is a doors. God. Speaking is really not my strong suit today, huh? I feel like it's also getting worse by the minute. Also, Social Science Nerd, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I think my alerts are broken because it shows up here, but for some reason, no, I'm starting to doubt. No, my alerts are here. This one works because it's a Twitch alert. The other one doesn't. I think you guys broke Stream Elements or Tiltify. We had this during Movember as well, where all of a sudden they just stopped working. But thank you so much for your $10 donation. That means we have another wheel spin. And also, Ryan, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. I appreciate that lots. We have another wheel spin. Let's see what the wheel will tell us to get, because that can go anywhere. Also, Hazy Hazel, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. There was a little intro in chat, but if you have any additional questions, feel free to ask. Let's go. Let's go, Amy. Okay, wait. Let me get the wheel. This was the last one that we had. But thank you so much for that $10 donation. I appreciate it lots. Let's see what you get for your wheel spin. An item that's at least 10K. Okay, so you get an expensive item. You donated $10 and you get 10K. Do you think werewolves would use a knife? To eat with or to stab with? I'm adding this to my list. And also you say easy and nice bed. But honestly, I think that is actually... I don't know if we have a 10K bed. Oh, we do actually. Oh my goodness, why are the beds so expensive? I mean, that is kind of screaming grandma core, I'm not gonna lie. Although, I don't know if that screams grandma core or Bella Goth. But why do we have a bed that's 15,000? That's also really ugly, by the way. Like, I don't know, I think the only moment I would use this is probably if I was building maybe like a castle or something, like a princess castle. But no, 10K is doable, but it definitely means that we have to kind of figure out which, like, it's not, we can't just add any like decorative item. We do have to go and search in the catalog for something that will fit the general theme of the build. The bed, thank you so much for that brand new sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. I appreciate that so much. It's the bed. Yeah, of course it's Judith's bed. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's say that this would be the stables. We could add like 3. Okay, for 3 horses, that's not that bad actually. And then you would have some space for I don't know, horse care, I guess. So we would have like, I don't know, stuff hanging. And then we could have that over there maybe. And then you could add the... We can add stuff outside as well. Like, we have so much space here. We might as well. I guess. Do I want that? I don't know. Maybe I want smaller items. Or maybe, like, one of the two. Maybe I don't want to have both of them. Maybe just one. 10 gays doable? That's hilarious. That is honestly amazing. A bit concerning, but kind of funny. Oh, wait, this could be cute sort of at the entrance of the farm. Oh, wait, do I want to use that one? We have options. I feel like that one is Screaming Grandma Core, though. But we also have these. Maybe we could have something like that for the main entrance. And then this can be the entrance to the garden or something. I'm just finding a whole bunch of things in here where I'm like, oh, that could be cute. Actually, Horse Ranch is a really solid one for... I think just in general, Horse Ranch, cats and dogs. I think Seasons also, they all really fit the Grandma Core scheme, right? I think that's, like, that should work. We can have, like, maybe a little... so that the horses can stay warm in winter. That could be cute. Okay, but I don't want to start decorating too much. I was mostly trying to find these items. So we can have, like, water over there. And then maybe we can have... hold on. Another hay feeder and another water thingy over there. So then they have, like, quite some space. Ooh, cottage living. Oh my god, yeah. How could I forget about cottage living? Okay, but I do think that maybe... having, like... I think having a general layout of the lot is going to help a lot with, the general layout of a lot is going to help a lot, Churro. But I think it's going to help me figure out what I want to do with this build. Okay, I definitely want to have those. Did they come with Riviera Retreat? Like those little stones? I think they came with Riviera Retreat. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is obviously not, like, the final layout because I would have to, like, rotate them and make them look a bit cuter and stuff. Also, I don't know how well this works. Yeah, going up the hill, that doesn't really work that well. So this could work basically up until there. As sort of like a little path, I guess. Then the question is, do I want to do that if I can't do it all the way up? Because I feel like it would look the best if I could do it all the way up. But then maybe I should just go for terrain paint instead. Let's see. What do we have? Kind of going like this. And then I do feel like this terrain paint does match the sides here, so that does make it blend in a bit more. Okay, that was a terrible... No, I think actually maybe that looks better than having partially this and then partially that. We can do the little steppy stones down here, though, into the garden and stuff. And this tiny bit of... I'm so curious to see all of your shell challenges. I am genuinely, like, so curious. Do we get any gates with the cottage or horse ranch? I think we do, right? Horse ranch, gates. Yeah, we have this one. Then the question is, do I just wanna use that same fence for the farm part? I feel like that might actually be smart. Or is this not the farm part? And do we want to hold other animals here as well? And is this the farm part? Maybe that could be fun. What if we have cows and chimkins and stuff? Because we have enough space here. So we might as well. Where's the chimkin coop? There we go. This is cute. But this grandma has a lot of animals to take care of at this rate. But at the same time, I do see that this could be really, really cozy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What if... I'm just going to use this grass so that I can see the difference. No, hold on. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. My brain doesn't register it enough. I need the tiles. Okay, let's get this here going right now. Cannot not go underneath? Oh. Okay, that cannot go underneath. That's unfortunate. Well, that means that we'll just have to do some landscaping there. I'm thinking, like, what if you do... That's awkward. That skips up, but that's okay. That could be like a little garden piece. Also, hi, Lottie. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for checking out the donation link. I appreciate it. No, that's gonna go wrong. Hold on. Hold on. I want to get rid of that. Also, chat, you know what I got today? Something that I've been meaning to buy for like a really long time. So that I'm finally more flexible with my content. I bought a laptop. I finally made up my mind of what I wanted to have. That took forever, but I did it. Okay, hold on. I wanna... Okay, that apparently really wants me to go in 2 steps, but I'm not even too mad about that. If it would actually allow me to do that. The laptop that I got, obviously, my brain... Is it nice? I don't have it yet. It will be delivered tomorrow. So I can't tell you. Oh, thank God. The person who is trying to reach me through Discord also sent me an email. Awesome. But the laptop that I got is a Lenovo Legion Slim 5. Yeah, now you exactly know what I'm talking about. No, but it's it has a Ryzen 7 CPU, a 4070 graphics card, 1 terabyte of SSD, and the weird thing is here it says 16 gigabytes of RAM, but on the website it said 32. So now I'm confused. I actually need to check that with them because I'm pretty sure that I need the 32 one. But it has some good specs. I mainly figured or like tried to figure out what I would need for editing on the go while also doing other things potentially, and maybe playing some games because I want to be able to play games downstairs as well. So yeah, that's what I got. But this was a decision very long in the making because I kept postponing this decision because I kept not knowing what I wanted. Incompatible. Okay, hold on. Do I need to do that one there too? Yeah, there we go. Now it works. What if she has like a little tiled garden for herself? This tile is not the tile I would use, by the way. This is very much here so that I could make it flat and that it could work. I think that might be cute. Also, Lizzie, it's good to see you. I just realized I saw you come in, and then I don't think I said hi out loud. I said hi in my brain, though. So now I'm genuinely not sure whether I said hi or not. But it's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You know what my main problem is with a lot of things in The Sims? The pattern is, like, so repetitive that it's hard to see. Like, if you do it like that, it's just too repetitive. It doesn't look good anymore. With the lighter swatches, it isn't as bad because obviously, you know, those swatches are lighter, but otherwise, I feel like if you do the ones where it's a lot of color, it just never looks good because of that reason. But now what I would like to do is I would like to put a fence around it, I think, so that it feels more like a garden. Maybe I'll go for this one for now. No, I think actually I want to just use the white one. But it's because the pattern is like always the same. I wish they added something so that if you have a pattern like that, that it would randomize the rotation. Because I think then it would immediately be fine. You know? Oh. Don't know where I just added a fence, but not in the place that I wanted to. Okay, I don't know if this is exactly going where I want it to go, but I feel like I'm just thriving, trying to make it work. Okay, it has to stop there, otherwise it will break the foundation, I think. I will probably put a planter box or something underneath there. I haven't fully decided, but let's see. Do we have a matching? We do. Awesome. Okay, seeing this, I do think that it might actually look better if the thing goes like this. The thing. The fence row. The fence, that's what it's called. Is that better? I don't think so, actually. I don't think that was better at all. I think I was hallucinating something that could have been better. I do think that it might also help if the corners here. Oh. I just created a monstrosity. Hold on. I accidentally placed the wall instead of a fence. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. And then I need to get this. And then do the half tiles like this. Yeah, that looks a bit better. It's definitely an odd shape. But, I mean, I feel like if you're building into a mountain, that's kind of what you're working with. So, now that I have that, let's quickly see for cottage living. Because if we want to make a garden patch, I feel like maybe I'm going to have to flatten that a bit more so that I actually have space for it. Brain wasn't working for a second. So then I would have to go like this. And then smoothen that out. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Hold on. Okay, I guess now we should have enough, like a garden patch that would be big enough, I guess. Okay, I don't think the terrain is straight yet. Maybe I should make it a bit smaller. You think? Potentially not. Okay. I just feel like right now that garden patch feels really awkwardly long and small. But maybe that's not super bad. If we landscape it well, I think that could work. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Okay. Then I definitely need to smoothen this out more too. Okay, I like that. I think that could be cute. Yeah, exactly, Nymphleora. Like, I would say that adding, like, trees and stuff over here will probably help, make it feel a little less random. The only downside is that I've now officially used 2 different fences, which might actually be a bit hard to combine, so I might just change this one to this wooden one as well. Especially because I think it matches a bit better with that little gate that I've used here. Yeah, I like that more. Now it's like one. Sometimes I feel like I know exactly what I want to say in Dutch, but then I don't know how to say it in English. Eén geheel. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, then we can do like 2 little or 3 little cute pathways with the stones that I wanted to use earlier. Yeah, it fits as a whole, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Frezo. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I know you. I never use them because they're huge. So I always like forget that we have them my brain just filters them out. Where will you put the pond? I was thinking maybe over here or here in the back or over here. Cohesive. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Or I could, even if I wanted to, I could move this build a little bit over here. Just one more. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. I would say that maybe we could also put the pond over here. Hold on. That needs to be smaller because otherwise it goes too quick. Then I just feel like this pathway is... Hold on. Definitely needs to be smoothened out a bit more. Otherwise that pathway feels really steep. Hello! Hi, Hi, Chelsea. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Queen of Cackles, welcome in as well. I hope you're doing well. What were you up to in The Sims today? I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate that a lot. For anyone just reading in, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, we do gameplay, gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. Today we are doing a very cursed, well, actually it's not that cursed anymore, but a little bit of a cursed build in The Sims. Because this is a build that I'm doing for my charity fundraiser. And all of the donations that are made to charity influence this build and what it will look like. But yeah, I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for coming over. For anyone from my side, if you're looking for a wonderful new friend to follow, please make sure to check out Chelsea. Building your dream home. Oh, that is such a fun thing to do in The Sims. I don't think I've ever done that in The Sims, actually. I should absolutely do that sometime. Wild. Wild that I've never done that. You're giving me ideas. Also, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so. We always say here, self-care is very sexy. But if you or your community wants to hang around for a little bit, you're also super welcome. I won't be streaming for a lot longer today because I am actually also nearing the end of my stream. I usually stream for about 3 hours, and I've had a long day today, and I have another long stream tomorrow. So we're going to do co-working tomorrow. For anyone wondering, I'm just trying to make like all of this work space-wise. The mod mansion is not your dream home. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You caught me there. You caught me there. So originally I was thinking I wanted to add the pond here, but I'm realizing that maybe I actually don't like that. But I just got an idea. What if I make this smaller like this? No, because then the pond will also just become like really long. I feel like that also feels awkward. I'm trying to figure out how I can add a pond instead of a river. Do you know? Ooh, that's a good shout. Yeah, I will save this version of the shell as well for anyone who sees this right now and is like, ooh, that looks like a fun shell challenge. I can add it so that you guys can, you can download it as well if you want to. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that fence, again, that part of the terrain is not... Terrain to win The Sims definitely is, it requires some patience. I have played Dreamlight Valley, back in the day when it first came out. I have to be honest, I haven't played it in years. Dreamlight Valley is one of those games, just like Stardew Valley, that for me fall into the category of games that I heavily burned out on. Oops, I pressed F1. Maybe that's my sign maybe that I should stop building because I've hit the 3-hour mark of stream, and like I said, I've recently been pretty tired, so but for me, farming games like that, I don't know, they all are so similar that when I burned out on one, I kind of burned out on all of them. Can I put it on the gallery? I don't think so. Okay, I'll quickly put it on the gallery because now I feel bad that I didn't do that, and I will forget otherwise. If I get back into a game like that, it will probably be Stardew, because I miss Stardew. That's a weird thing. I'm burned out on it, but I miss it as well. I don't know if you guys understand that feeling. Grandma farm shell. I'll just put it on the gallery like this. If you're interested, you can actually download it. It does look pretty cool. If I say so myself, it does look pretty cool if you see it on the like this. I'll just save a new. I don't know. Oh, that was the first version with the round circles. Has to take care. So I think Grandma won't be living alone here. I think there will be other Sims that will join her on the farm. Yeah, it's like you love it so much, but you're sick of it. And that sucks because, you know, you want to play, but then as soon as you start it up, you feel like, oh, just like that feeling of like I don't know. It's like the idea of the game is amazing, but then actually playing it, I can't find the motivation to keep playing. Yeah, no lonely grannies here. Exactly. We'll make sure that she has some good company. It might be from a lot of cats and ducks and cows and stuff, and maybe one more sim. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna see who is live, so who we can raid for today. I actually don't know. Let me do a quick check to see if there's anyone live who's also part of the fundraiser. If not, I will find someone else, but I do always I think it might be nice to see. Um mm, Ooh, hold on. I see someone who is live. I see that Dabney is live. Because then I think it would be fun to raid into Dabney, considering that she's also part of the fundraiser. She is literally just starting her stream. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. She's literally just started her stream like a minute ago, so this is perfect timing. She's just getting started. Um, she is building a house for every career in The Sims, so she's also building. So I feel like that's a perfect match. And like I said, she's also raising funds for Hope for Haiti. So then I can pass you guys along to someone else who's part of this amazing fundraiser. I would like to say thank you again. This stream is absolutely above and beyond. I have simply no words for the generosity of this community. I cannot believe that you guys proceeded to raise well over 1K in just one stream. That is amazing. We have one more stream to go for Hope for Haiti. We'll continue this build and all of your influence on it on Friday. So if you want to come hang out and join, I will also set up the giveaway, and I'll also make sure to download that video that I got from them last year so that we can watch that together, so you can like get a little bit of an idea of you know, just like where this money is going basically. And I'll do some brainstorming about other incentives. So if you guys go ham on Friday again, I never know with you guys. Then I'll have some stuff so that eventually we could potentially push it to 2K. That would mean that we get to send 2 people to school for a whole year. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you also for this. Not just for this, but this is literally like I what do I even say about this? That is wildly generous. Thank you so much for supporting me as a creator. For being so generous. That is literally above and beyond. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Esther, for putting all those links in chat. If you're hanging out here, feel free to join our Discord. We would absolutely love to have you. It's where I publish my schedule, including all the stream times in your local time zone. Then, if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, feel free to check it out. Specifically, that last link that was posted in chat. We are about 90 followers away from reaching 1K on my VODs channel. And if we do, I'll be able to earn money on that channel. I'll be able to monetize that YouTube. So if you're not following, it's where I re-upload all my gaming streams, where I'll also upload this stream, for instance. And I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do a long co-working stream tomorrow. So if you want to come hang out, I'd love to have you over. And then I'll be back with co-working and gaming and fundraising on Friday. I had a great time with the chaos. This was really fun. If you're going to come along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. We have ones with emotes. If you're sub to the channel, and then we have ones without emotes or like regular emojis if you're not sub to the channel. Thank you, Esther, for putting them in chat. I'm going to set up that raid to Dabney. Let me also copy and paste up my own raid messages. Thank you all so much for today. I have no words. Y'all are amazing, and this community literally is just I'm so lucky. I am so lucky with so many cool, caring people around me. So thank you. And I'll see you guys either tomorrow or on Friday.